I.O.W. Sports. I.O.W. Sports. I.O.W. Sports. Hey, it's I.W. Sports. What's up, everybody? You are tuned in to another great episode of the I.O.W. Sports Show. It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. Detroit Mal over there, the man with the Grandmaster plan for all I.O.W. Network. And, of course, the man representing Jersey, Nick Shine. It's his time to shine. Say what's up to the fellas.
Nick. Hold on.
Nick. What happened?
Hey, that was me.
There we go.
Hey, my fault. I put it on mute during the song, so
it automatically mutes. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What up, man?
What's going on, Nick? How you doing, bro?
No complaints, man.
I know. Big show. So let's get all the preliminary stuff out the way. Going over to the website, www.iof119.com. Get all the information for anything I.O.W. Network related. Of course, including this show that you are, our fans have been, so kind to always follow us. Of course, the Apple users, iOS, going over to the Apple Store, download the I.O.W. Network app. Right. Android, Google users, Google Play, go on over to there and type in I.O.W. No space network.
Down pat.
Yeah, I know. I got it down pat. The I.O.W. Network app will pop up. Of course, we are all over the place on social media. So just like I said, go to the website, find out everything we are. Most importantly, support my guy, Nick. He is on a new adventure with our special guest tonight. This afternoon. Joining the show today, we are big at the I.O.W. Network, as in helping people, get their shine on with other projects. We're up and coming. I can say that. I fair to say that. Yeah, we're up and coming. But we're always good at collaborating with other podcasters, coming up with new material. This guy who we have joining is doing a specific podcast for all you New York Jets fans. As y'all can see the color scheme, we got green and white today. Of course, yeah.
Permanent thing.
Of course, Nick, our lifelong Jets fan who has joined the show, he's all about it, and he's actually featured on the show. Everybody, welcome the creator of Jets by Jimmy. We got our man Jimmy joining us today.
What up, though?
What up, Jimmy?
What's going on, fellas? I appreciate you having me on.
No doubt, man. We're big here at the I.O.W. Network, as in, collaborating and everybody, reaching out a hand, help us. You help us, we help you, scratch each other's back. Yeah, we're big about that for sure. But before
sorry, I was just saying, just to kind of piggyback on that, I've been on a pretty big New York Jets YouTube channel. It's Jets Talk 24/7 with about 15,000 subscribers. And what Ryan, who runs that channel, I love what he says is we all rise together.
Yeah,
we don't rise by sinking other ships. So
you got that damn right. Before we get too deep in the conversation, Jimmy, plug everything about the podcast Just by Jimmy, how you and Nick got together, and literally all the information that the fans can go and check you out.
So we just started our new YouTube channel, me and Nick. And that is Proud New York Jets Fans on YouTube. We're approaching the 100. Yeah, we're approaching the 100 subscriber mark so that we can get the custom URL. But if you search Proud New York Jets Fans, that should pop up. And we just did our first podcast earlier today, and we'll start doing that. Yeah, we're going to start doing that live moving forward every Monday.
Okay.
For me, you can also find me on YouTube at Jets by Jimmy, youtube.com/C/Jets by Jimmy. All my social media is Jets by Jimmy. You can find me mostly on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, just at Jets by Jimmy, and I pop right up. I'm also a writer, an NFL writer for TruthSerumFootball.com. So check us out.
Nice.
TruthSerumFootball.com. It's a great place. That's where I cover more than just the Jets. I actually cover the entire NFL, AFC kind of focused, but I just released an article on that my draft grades for the AFC, and I was very critical on a couple spots, but you got to keep the credibility.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
And then I'm also on a show called Weapons Hot, and that's with me and my buddy CJ, my buddy Kevin Jackson, and Harrison Glazer. And it's a New York Jets fan podcast, and we're working on getting some NFL players. We've had Rob Carpenter, former Jets player, on our show before. And that's also on the Worldwide Sports Radio Network. So worldwidesportsradio.com. You can also download our app. iOS, just type in WWSRN. And on Google Play, Worldwide Sports Radio Network, and those apps pop up. You can download those for free. And we have a bunch of content across the board as well. So not just Jets, but we have, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, even horse racing, and it's nationwide too. So we have a bunch of stuff. So we got sports that it's going to be right up your alley no matter where you are. So
that's what's up. Hey, we're a sports show. We love sports, man. You can't get enough of sports. What can you do?
Love it. Love it.
It's funny, Nick joined the show because me and him were mutual friends on a Facebook group, Chop Sports. Shout out to them. Gucci Man's been on the show before, so shout out Chris Gucci. Sincere is already acting up. How did you and Nick get together?
So it was primarily in. I don't want to throw shade at any of the Jets groups, but we were in a couple Jets groups together, and when you're a fan of a team that the last time we won a Super Bowl, Neil Armstrong was talking on the moon. Well, you kind of run out of patience.
In a studio in Hollywood.
You kind of run out of patience though, and I understand it, but at the same time, I bleed green and white, and I've never once predicted less than double-digit wins for my Jets every offseason, and I never will predict less than double-digit wins. It's just how I'm built.
So you're realistic.
I am cautiously optimistic. I'll say it like that. But after the last 2 years, really, there's nowhere to go but up. Getting rid of Gates was the best move we could have ever made.
Should have never hired him.
No. But me and Nick, he sent me. We were in a really heated conversation on one of these groups, and me and Nick were kind of were getting.
I don't deal well with stupid. We've documented it. It wasn't me against Jimmy. This is when
we were together.
We took the same side against some people who were being just straight up assholes.
We were just getting hit from all sorts of directions. Like I don't know how many times I was said that I've been looking at this through green colored glasses and all this nonsense. And the fact of the matter is I'm like, why am I not going to be positive? Because even if I'm disappointed, my positive time, the time that I am positive, is time that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So I'll accept the disappointment. It's happened all the time. So me and Nick just got tired of it. Nick private messaged me and he's like, "Can you believe these guys?" And I'm like, man, I'm about done with this, to be honest. I'm like, this isn't my jam.
Yeah.
So Nick's like, I'm starting a group.
The light bulb went off.
Nick's like, I'm starting a group. That's it. And I'm like, send me the invite, man. I'm done.
Now, hey, look, keep your optimism, because before 2018, I was one of those Chiefs fans that always think.
Turn this nigga off. We don't hear that.
What?
We don't want to hear your Chiefs stuff, man. We don't want to hear your Chiefs stuff.
I was loyal. I was still talking my shit when we had Brody Croyle, Heward. You know what I'm saying? We had Tyler Thigpen at quarterback. I was still hopeful, talking my shit. So until Patrick Mahomes came, I didn't have a lot to brag about. So, hey, I understand.
That wasn't bad.
No. I'm not. Oh, me personally, I would never shit on Alex Smith, because I believe when he and Andy Reid hit the KC scene in 2013, it changed our franchise. Period. 100%. So look, keep your optimism, and honestly, I like Robert Saleh. You guys, you got something there. He's going to bring a different attitude. And look, he's been to the Super Bowl. You know, he's built a top-notch defense. You know what I'm saying?
With backups.
Yes, with backups. Look, that San Francisco team with all the injuries was still competitive, still fought. Right. So look, as long as you guys keep Mormon Boy up, you guys will be all right. You guys will be all right.
I don't know how I've probably gotten since the draft, I've probably gotten 50 or 60 new Twitter followers, like all of them from Utah.
Yeah.
Like they instantly just adopted the New York Jets, and they've been rolling hard out there.
Okay.
In Utah.
Well, let's speak on it real quick because Nick's been he hasn't candy coated how his feelings on Wilson. Not at all. He hasn't candy coated that. So give us give us your 100% thought and feelings about Wilson coming to New York.
Excuse me. I'm absolutely stoked about it. I had my quarterback draft or my quarterback list for 2021 was Trevor Lawrence is 1A, and I actually had Zach Wilson as quarterback 1B. I think he did a lot through pro days, and I know pro days they're in shorts and a t-shirt. I get that.
Yeah.
But when you're evaluating a quarterback, you got to look at how his body moves, where his head's at, what he's thinking, the arm strength, the accuracy, how that ball flies through the air, how it comes out of his hand, things like that. And those are things that, competition doesn't make your arm stronger. Competition doesn't make you a faster athlete. Competition doesn't make you, more or less accurate for the most part. So I think Zach Wilson showed that he has the tangible skills to make it in the NFL. Okay. And I think he showed that his decision-making, his intangibles, his thought processes, his mindset, his love for football, I think he's shown that he can be an elite player. Yeah. And I had Mac Jones as number 3, and I had Justin Fields as QB4.
Ooh.
So Trey Lance and
Mac
Trey Lance.
That's not one of our favorites over here.
Yeah, Trey. Yeah, no. I don't think nobody's a fan of Mac Jones.
No, I think that his surrounding cast, overshadowed his ability. I think he's not going to wow you with anything. Like you're not going to go, wow, look at his arm, it's a cannon, or wow, look how accurate he is. You're not going to say, wow, look how mobile or elusive he is. But Mac Jones was the best reader of a defense in this entire draft class. He can make very quick decisions, and he doesn't need a whole lot of space to throw the ball. He's side-to-side elusive, and he can stay in the pocket and make something happen. He can make people miss.
Hey, but at that pocket breakdown, that joke ain't going nowhere.
He's on his back.
He's absolutely done.
Do you know who you just described, bro? What are you trying to give me a heart attack in the middle of the afternoon? He's accurate. He's in the pocket. He doesn't move well. What the fuck did we just give them with this draft?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let me just tell you this, Nick, because I don't think I've said this to you yet. I want the Dolphins to be the best that they can be. I want the Patriots to be the best that they can be. I want the Bills to be the best that they can be, because I want to earn my spot in the playoffs. I don't want to have 20 years in a weak division and sneak in the back door of the playoffs through a weak division. And
that sounds like a shot to the Patriots. That sounds like a shot to the Patriots.
I'm not going to call myself a 20-year dynasty. I'm not going to call myself a 20-year dynasty sneaking in a weak division. So give me the competition.
All right.
Shots fired. Okay. Well, hell, the spice level of the show just got turned up. We'll see how the Patriots fans in our audience feel about that. But look, I'm not going to disagree with that at all. So, what actually began your love for the New York Jets?
Just growing up back east. I'm originally from Brooklyn, down in Red Hook.
Brooklyn
love, man. And everybody back in the early 90s, everybody was Giants fans. It was really easy to love the Giants back then. Mm-hmm. And I've never been one to kind of go with the flow. I'm always the guy to buck the system. So I was like, oh, y'all Giants fans. Well, I'm a Jets fan.
Gotcha.
That's why I rock the Mark Gastineau Titans in New York jersey. You know, back from the Sack Exchange days,
Right.
Klecko and those guys, and you know, Wayne Corbett, and just coming up, through
Wayne
that.
Corbett was a guy, dog.
Yeah.
I had mad respect for Wayne Corbett.
That was that guy showed me that blue collar actually exists in the NFL.
Yeah.
And
What up, Mel?
I absolutely love it. So I just didn't want to be like everybody else. So I started rolling with my Jets.
I got you. Favorite Jets moment?
My favorite Jets moment,
Buff fumble?
actually, yeah. Yeah. And here's why. Because it epitomizes everything that is being a Jets fan. It is, we have to wear that. We have to wear the struggles like a plate of armor. And we have to own it, because if we fight against it, we have nothing else to back it up. That's why you'll find, and obviously my opinion, you'll find that Jets fans that really dive deep into this type of stuff, we're going to show you the most analytical, the most stat factual information, because we have to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have 6 Super Bowls that I can fall back on and use that as my argument. I don't have, a Dan Marino that I can fall back on.
Keep going back to New England.
I'm a Jets fan. I hate the Patriots.
Mel, you keep going back to the Packers because that's the team that ran shit, right?
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, when you're looking up at somebody all the time, they eventually become a topic of conversation. Nobody willingly talks about either one of our teams.
Hey, can't argue that.
And if you really want me to light a fire on this thing, I could tell you that Tom Brady's career is built on a line of bad calls. So
drop it there. No. Oh no, we going to stay right there, Jimmy. Drop it, because that's the shit that we need to talk about right there.
Hey, the tuck rule. That was a fumble back in 2001.
Yep.
Everybody knows in Foxborough that was a fumble. If that is called a fumble, as it should have been, the Raiders recover that ball. The Raiders win that game in Foxborough.
Game's over.
The game is over. Tom Brady is now looked on as the young quarterback who couldn't handle it in the playoffs. Belichick probably trades him away. Now, Tom Brady might have had a great career or a decent career, whatever the case may be, but he's not going to have that Brady-Belichick connection for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
So no Patriots dynasty, no Tom Brady's the GOAT conversation, all because of that one call.
Yeah. Hey, I watched that game live.
So did I.
I was in high school. I think maybe junior or sophomore year, but anyway. And literally, when Charles Woodson hit him, the first thing I said is he made the motion, but then he brought it back in. Mm-hmm. So then
the ball was pointed down.
Yes. So once he got hit, it's a fumble.
Right.
I've never seen a team benefit from so many calls. It baffles me.
And Brady has been in the league. Tom Brady's been in the league so long. Mm-hmm. He had to go to Florida because that's where all the older referees that have been in his back pocket for 20 years
they retire.
That's why he had to go down. It's either Jacksonville, Miami, or Tampa Bay for the next 40 years. Brady's in the league because he gets 8 wins with the refs, or maybe.
Wow. Yeah. Tom Brady's a basic bitch.
BB, basic bitch. Oh, wow. All right, so this question actually now go ahead, Nick.
His wife makes more than he does. So let's just throw that out there.
Hey, do you see what she looks like? She better.
Yeah, go retire, bro. Spend time. Why she still looks like that?
Hey, she did tweet out that what else do you have to prove? So that's his wife saying, You're about done.
Go prove that those kids are yours. Do that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, you gonna turn our show into the episode of Maury, man?
Yeah, it's gonna be because I'm just saying. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna.
No. All right, so I'm gonna ask this question, and of course, you two fellas can definitely answer this. There's been a lot of cheating going on lately in sports. Of course, the newest cheating scandal with the horse racing. I can't forget I'm drawing a blank.
Medina Spears.
Yeah, Medina Spears, but the trainer, Mandy, whatever his name, he has numerous allegations of cheating with horse racing. Of course, the Astros end up getting a World Series championship off a cheating scandal. Cheating's been in sports forever. Yeah. So I need both of you fellas 100% honest, raw feeling about the Patriots dynasty with numerous of cheating allegations with Deflategate, Spygate, numerous allegations. So Nick, take it away.
Man, I'd expect to be day drinking on a Monday, but first I got to go to the store after the show. I know that some people go by that expression, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
And I get that, but I'll be honest with you. When it comes to sports, like, I'm a purist. Like, I've always been like a sports purist. I want to see it legit. I don't want to. If you have a preparation advantage because you ran certain drills and you did it on the field and you prepared your team in that way, hats off to you. That's why you won the game. I don't want to watch a sport and then put my time, my effort, my passion, my emotion, my time, my money into something and have it not be legit. That's why I'm not married anymore. But it's
that's a different show, different topic.
Yeah, no, that's a therapy session. But when I look at the sports, I want to know, all right, those guys prepared. Maybe some guys took days off and your preparation wasn't as good as it should have been. Mm-hmm. But when you line up, you race somebody, I want to see man on man, not man versus medicine.
Pause.
With same thing. I just watched the Tony Mandarich 30. It was a 10-minute, 12-minute documentary about Tony Mandarich, how he lived on steroids.
Right.
And alcohol and drugs ruined him. But the man was the number 2 pick in the league because in college he lived and breathed football and steroids. Never failed the test. Mm-hmm. But you shit without it. If you're gonna be shit without it, be shit without it. If you're great without it, be great without it. Don't if you're a top 50 player in the country and you find that way to cheat and make yourself a top 10 player, fuck you, man. You should be like that. I'll quote the South Park movie. We should set them adrift. Put them on a boat, just push them away. You get set adrift if you cheat sports. And now gambling's becoming legal. There's money in it now too. If you cheat and you costing people money. So, it's do the shit the right way and either get applauded for it, or if you suck, you suck and accept it.
Fair enough. Jimmy, take it away. Give me your thoughts on this whole Patriots dynasty with sprinkles of allegations of cheating.
Well, I mean, the Patriot fans can spin it all they want. The fact is that they were busted doing it, and the NFL has accepted that they've done it multiple times. I mean, you can legitimately take playoff times as well. You take those instances of cheating and you remove those winning seasons or those championships, and that 6 becomes a 3. So I mean, you can't. I think it sheds a lot of light, or it casts a large shadow on the dynasty. But we all know how I feel about the dynasty to begin with. So I mean, I have friends that are Patriots fans, and that's all they ever talk to me about is the butt fumble and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, well, I have plenty of ammo for you. I got the tuck rule. I got the Spygate. I got Deflategate. I got your tight end murdered half of the Baltimore population or the New England population in this town. I just, and obviously, these are separate instances. Aaron Hernandez, I kind of speak tongue in cheek on that, but as an organization, I just don't see it. I feel like they became America's team. And I think that the NFL turns a blind eye quite a bit to a lot of the stuff. As far
because
as
they won, right?
Right, exactly.
They won.
And
like, let's be real. If it was the Jets or the Lions,
and
nobody
they bring
would care.
money. And they bring money.
Yeah.
Bring money.
And that's the key thing right there.
Speak on that,
anytime
man.
you interject money into the conversation, it starts to shift people's moral lines.
Oh, 100%.
So the fact when the Americans started loving New England, they started liking that dynasty talk, because people love dynasties. I mean,
especially
outside
when your name is the Patriots,
right? And you named the Patriots,
and
right?
There it is. I was waiting for somebody to speak on it.
All those factors added in there, and then the money that started bringing money because people start buying Patriots merchandise. People start wanting to see them on TV more. All that stuff brings money. The NFL will turn a blind eye because they don't want to lose that money.
It's funny you say that, because before 2001, nobody was checking for the New England Patriots.
Like
nobody,
except
the New England area. That was it.
When they had Parcells, people kind of, because Parcells a good coach, Bledsoe, stuff like that. They had a few good players.
Yeah,
but
I'm talking about as a franchise.
But nobody was really a New England fan.
No,
outside of New England area.
No, they played the Packers in a Super Bowl in '96
and got blown the fuck out the water.
Right, and nobody wanted, nobody gave a shit about them.
And that
85.
And
to be honest, their logo before this current logo was hot garbage. Like the little Minuteman as a center. I mean, what is that? What is that?
That's all they had was a center, because they had no fucking team before that.
Right. Oh yeah.
And you know who I blame for this entire Patriot thing? The entire Patriot dynasty. Yes, I blame Mo Lewis, but after Mo Lewis, I blame me. Because 2 months before the Patriots won that Super Bowl, Belichick and the Patriots were at the Jets, and I was down, and I made my way to that section, and I was 5 feet behind the fence, the sideline, and I'm screaming at Belichick about how he fucked up and how Bledsoe got knocked out, and now they don't have a chance, and he shouldn't have left the Jets. Yo, reality hit me in the face really fucking hard.
Yeah, but he kind of did y'all dirty the way y'all hired him as a coach, and he kind of burned y'all at the last minute. It was like, no, I'm gonna go to New England.
He was like there for a week or something.
Yeah.
No, how long was Jets coach?
It was the
a day.
He got
it was less than 36 hours.
Wow. Wow.
Belichick's a chump.
Yeah, I know we've all seen the draft with his dog doing the draft with him as a cute dog. But I hope that dog pisses on his pillow every night.
Yeah. I hope he gets pink eye and steps on a Lego.
Whoa, you're gone too far, guy. You have gone too far, Jimmy, because those Legos will kill you, bro. I'm telling you, you step on a Lego damn 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get you a glass of water or something, bro, you fucking break your neck.
But I'll tell you, talking about seeing him during the draft in 2020, I can tell you that I would have rather had Adam Gase's son coaching our team, because Adam Gase's son was at least smart enough to do it a Rubik's Cube within 11 picks. And Adam Gase had a playbook that was a Denny's menu with a big-ass picture of Frank Gore on the front of it. So that's all we had.
What's wrong with Denny's, bro? I know you haven't been on the East
I love Denny's, man. The Grand Slamwich. That's my jam.
I don't know. I'm a Waffle House guy, so
hey, Waffle House is dope.
Hey,
Waffle House, man.
Wait, are you serious, bro? You lead a club 2 o'clock in the morning, pissy drunk, go to Waffle House.
That's why it's good.
Hey, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I never been sober, so
at that point. It's the same thing as a girl. You leave the club with the girl, you think
hey.
She might be a
I'll tell you this. Lamar. We actually
have plenty of Waffle House.
I live in Idaho. So I was actually going to speak on that at the start. I love that you guys have the Boise State hook and ladder play against Oklahoma in your intro. That's awesome. That's fire.
Yeah, Boise State, baby.
100%, dude. I bleed blue and orange as well. It's a weird conglomeration of colors in my blood. But No, we have a place called Merritt's, and it's scones and biscuits and gravy at that joint. And I'm telling you, there is nothing better than being hammered ass drunk headed in to get breakfast at 2:45 in the morning.
Oh yeah, you can't beat it.
We got diners. We got diners that are 27.
Yeah,
bro,
Merritt's is a good little country diner. It's dope.
We got Coney Island.
Hey, hey Nick, you hit it on the head. That's probably the greatest thing I miss about being up north is the diners, bro. Like
food in general.
Oh my gosh,
food in general.
Yeah.
Unless you like I've been to North Carolina, I've been to Charlotte. I'm a NASCAR fan as well, so I've been to Charlotte and watched some races and stuff like that. But you know, like I love the food of like a locally owned, like soul food, Chinese, whatever it is, as long as it's locally owned and they actually put their heart and soul into it.
Oh yeah,
I'm in Idaho, man. I get imitation everything now. Everything. And the only good Chinese restaurant they just closed. Sons of bitches. I'm out of here, man. I'm going to Indiana.
Yes, it's COVID, man. COVID's been a bitch to the food industry. Me and Mel know personally about it. You know, I own my own catering. He works in food. So like COVID's been a motherfucker. But biggest news that dropped today. He's a former quarterback of your Jets. Timmy Tebow.
We're not taking
don't we don't claim him. We don't claim him.
Y'all both were quick to denounce his ass. We're like, whoa.
Nope.
I've had stomach aches that lasted longer than him as Jets quarterback.
I'm taking shits bigger than his stat line.
A deuce later, and you are all pro, bro.
Done. Sign me up. I'll take league minimum.
So we were kind of talking off air before we jumped on about it, and we'll probably repeat some things that we said. But what is this? What's the thing about Tebow that he just can't stay away? What is it about this guy that he just can't stay away?
Competition.
Yeah.
Even when I played baseball for a while, I think he's just, you know, he's a man of Christ, you know. So he don't drink, he don't drug. Competition is his drug. It's his addiction. Competition, the competing.
But y'all all claim Sanchez.
No, I don't.
I will. 4 playoff wins. Give me that bit. And them knocking off Brady in Foxborough.
I don't claim I'm gonna touch on this, but I'm gonna get on Tebow, but I gotta talk about this for just a second here.
Okay.
Sanchez, one thing I hate more than anything is the perception that the Jets ruin quarterbacks. It's absolutely not true, and there's actual objective data showing this isn't true. Sanchez burned bright and faded quickly. He was just a mediocre quarterback who had a great offensive line, great weapons at the time, and they took him to the playoffs and to 2 AFC championship games.
Back to back.
But as soon as the 2010 series, after that season, Rex Ryan started the biggest downturn in New York Jets history by gutting that roster. We lost so much talent from 2011 to 2014. That's why where we are now. It's not Sanchez being a good quarterback. Sanchez was a serviceable quarterback, but the Jets keep making mistakes at the position, which is why in 2017, we decide that we're going to take a jackass for a strong safety and Jamal Adams, number 6 overall, when Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes are sitting there and go after us. It's those dumb decisions. It's not that Sanchez was ruined by the New York Jets, because he absolutely wasn't. He was probably one of the most supported quarterbacks in Jets history, outside of like a Neil O'Donnell, who wasn't very good, outside of a Joe Namath, who was really good. But Sanchez just didn't capitalize on what he was given. And then front office and coaching just destroyed it from there.
Absolutely.
So
I got to address this. I see Sincere commenting on the bottom, mocking the Jets several times. Sincere, aren't you supposed to be outside of a church waiting for the sighting of Tebow coming out to practice, bro?
Hey, Sincere's a Jaguars fan, so it's not like he got a lot to talk about.
He's not supposed to use the internet or these ungodly things anymore. There's evil. There's temptation on the internet. Sincere has to be at church unless he's attending a Jaguars game. That was the whole purpose of this signing.
So you're gonna have Tebow on the field looking at the fans like doing the Game of Thrones lady. Shame! 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 He's gonna be yelling at all of y'all, man.
Hey, so
here's what you're gonna have. God forbid Tebow catches the touchdown. He's gonna take a knee, and then everyone who hated when he kneeled for religion is gonna not know what to do.
Right.
And everyone who hated when Kaepernick kneeled isn't gonna know what to do. And everyone's gonna look at each other.
Everybody's like, ah.
And I'm gonna tie this into the previous episode. It's gonna be when Clayton Bigsby took the mask off, and everyone's fucking heads are gonna start popping. Like they're not gonna know. What do we do? Do we support this? Do we not like this? We like kneeling, but we don't like him. What do we do? That will blow up the internet. Tebow catching a touchdown and kneeling. It will be the quietest NFL stadiums have ever been because it's mostly a racial line. Everyone's going to turn and look at each other and say, how are you reacting? How are you reacting? Everyone's going to agree. How about we don't react? And it's going to be
just pure silence.
Yes. You're going to hear like a seat creak as it goes back up.
Look, here's my thing about Tebow. It was never a quarterback. Should have never made it to the league as a quarterback. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
He now they're moving him to tight end, which
I saw Sincere's comment.
if Tebow score, I'm gonna find Nick's phone number.
I got Sincere. You could follow me. I'm Proud New York Jets fans on Facebook. I will privately message you my number.
Oh, gosh. Now I didn't lost my train of thought because Sincere is being a fool.
Sincere. I mean Tebow quarterback.
No, because Tebow. No, look, Tebow literally was asked to transformed into a tight end years ago when he first got into the league.
He asked to
change, switch, whatever word you want to use. But he's not a quarterback. My thing is like, why now? And Nick, you kind of touched on it, and I want you to elaborate on it. We talked about it when we
Thursday. Was it Thursday? Huh? Talking about Thursday?
No. When we were just talking about it on off air.
Okay.
It's Urban Meyer's boy, right? Urban Meyer. The only chance he had of getting any tryout after 9 years was with his boy, and Urban Meyer was his boy, or he was Urban Meyer's boy at Florida.
Right.
And you're in Florida. You got a football god in Florida, a college football god in Tim Tebow.
Tebow can do no wrong down there.
A percentage of ticket upsells. I'm sure if the Jaguars announce a number in a week, sales have increased by 22%.
Right.
There's going to be an uptick in this, and it's what makes the business run, right? What makes the business run? Hey. You got a rookie quarterback. How do you take pressure off of him? You bring in the most magnetic name in football. You take the pressure off pressure now.
Right.
Practice into Tebow made a block. That's going to lead SportsCenter.
That's a good point.
You take all the pressure off the rookie and you bring in the sideshow that everyone's going to pay attention to.
That's a good point.
Every mistake that Trevor Lawrence has, and there will be some. Let's not pretend that Trevor Lawrence is some perfect prospect. But every mistake you're gonna have Tim Tebow over here like doing this song and dance like "Hello, my baby." That's gonna attract all the attention back.
Hello, my damn inside.
And here's Lawrence throws an interception. Tebow takes a knee on the sideline. 16 cameras go to Tebow. They're not even going to care that Lawrence threw an interception.
Right.
Right.
That's why now.
Let me ask you this, Mel. What do you think is the biggest benefit from Tebow from this?
Publicity.
Yeah, exposure.
I mean, you look at it from this standpoint. If he does mediocre, that's good for any next level he wants to do. So if he want to coach, if he wants to do anything else, that's good. If he does horrible, it's still good. It's a win-win. He goes horrible, he's still good because people gonna keep talking about it. It's gonna keep bringing him. He gonna make him. It's still relevant. See, people still talking about Tebow. You know, he went.
Was it 7-8 years later?
Well, yeah, when he went to go do college broadcasting, who remembered about Tebow? Nobody's really talking about him. You know, now everybody, hey, Tebow's trying out. They got Tebow on the team, and like Sincere said, maybe the rent due. You don't know what kind of financial things he got into him.
Oh no, Tebow's fine.
Let me tell you something.
Him and Urban Meyer living in the same neighborhood.
With the COVID,
with Tiger Woods down the road.
COVID is messing up ties.
The Tiger Woods is down the road from Urban Meyer and Tebow. They living in the same neighborhood.
Oh, let's be real. Tebow and Meyer are doing stepbrothers, and they're sharing the damn room.
Did we just come best friends? Yup.
Well, the fact of the matter is there is a bronze statue of Tim Tebow outside of Florida Stadium to this day.
Yeah.
And they're capitalizing on that. So
yeah, because
it's a good marketing move.
No, great marketing move because that whole area in Duval County is a Florida Gators town.
Yeah.
And literally name a college football player in that area that has a bigger following and bigger name than Tim Tebow. You know,
maybe Emmitt Smith.
No. Emmitt Smith can't even hand the candlelight to how big Tebow's name is out there.
I don't even think Kyle Pitts is probably the greatest player to come out of Florida in the last 5 or 6 years, and I don't think even
bigger than the player. It's the person. It's the character.
Yeah.
It's not about because we know he's not. That bronze statue symbolizes how he runs now. He's stiff as shit from all the. But you look at Pitts might be a greater NFL prospect, but when you look at college and the passion of a college, he's a god. There's no other way to say it. To them, and he's captivated the country. I'm in New Jersey,
Florida royalty, man.
As we're in North Carolina, and it's like a lead topic discussion because his name is just that polarizing. His abilities aren't. But the character puts him on another level of everybody else. Right. That's what's got us all discussing it because he's such a good person. Whether you like him or hate him as an athlete, probably rooting for him. You're interested in what he does.
Right.
If you like it or hate it, you got to see what he does next, right?
He's polarizing.
Hold on, Sincere. Hold on.
What, Sincere about to call in? We got the Jaguar man calling in. All right, but before we get Sincere on, is he on?
Second. Hold tight, Sincere. All right, go ahead. What you gonna say,
Sincere?
You dirty motherfuckers! I will not stand by and listen to this Tebow slander. It's ridiculous. First, we didn't spend 45 minutes talking about the Jets. Now we disinjected. What is going on? This is un-American.
Whoa.
Un-American. Hey, listen though, for real though, I do gotta say though, I really agree with what Nick said. I actually told somebody the same thing, that I believe him teaming back up with Urban Meyer is a good thing. Secondly, it's going to get butts and seats. No matter what, Tim Tebow is going to bring butts and seats. That's going to bring money towards the franchise. Right. And I also just did tell one of my neighbors yesterday that actually having Tebow does kind of relieve a lot of the pressure off of Trevor Lawrence because it's Tim Tebow. Right. I mean, let's just be real about the fact it's Tim Tebow. So, but as far as him in his college career, I mean, he got to be one of the top 10 ever as far as his college career is concerned. I mean, we can't talk around about that. That's statue out there for a reason.
I would say that Kellen Moore probably had a more productive college career as a quarterback,
but accomplished in terms of national titles, Heisman Trophy.
Well, sure, but Boise State's not given an opportunity to do that.
Correct. You just mad because they're the same colors of Boise and they're just more on the map.
A Bronco will stomp the shit out of a Gator.
Hey, Sincere.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this. Trevor Lawrence is having a horrible first month. What is the scene looking like down there in Duval County? Is the fans chanting for Tebow, or are they wanting him to get back in the QBC? What's just
no?
Now they saying
no. I don't think they're going to be at a point where they're going to want them to put Tebow at quarterback. That's just ridiculous. I actually think Trevor Lawrence has the freedom to be a rookie this year. Sure. The good thing about going to Jacksonville is we don't have high expectations. We do expect things to change at some point, especially with somebody who is the pedigree of somebody like Trevor Lawrence. But I don't think he has to worry about anybody calling for the hook if he has a rough first month or anything like that.
And you say that, but those Tebow lovers,
hold on,
they got a loud voice.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, but
he going. You're right. I mean, they love Tebow. You know what I'm saying, down in Duval County. But if he's doing, like I said, he doesn't need to be an outstanding tight end. He just need to catch a pass or two a game, block, maybe score on a third and goal or something like that, and we're good. We're not expecting much from Tebow. Not people that really understand football.
I think the benefit, to Sincere's point, I think the benefit of Trevor Lawrence going to Jacksonville is the New York market is absolutely ruthless, absolutely ruthless. And like Sincere said, Tebow. My God, I'm so sorry, Trevor. Trevor Lawrence is going to have that freedom to just be a rookie and learn the position and learn the game speed down in Jacksonville. Whereas if the Jets would have got the number 1 pick, this is the one thing I will say is the Jets would have expected the Jets fans and the New York media would have expected a double-digit win season with a generational talent like Trevor Lawrence at the helm. Like, they wouldn't have given him the opportunity to grow as a player. And I think that there will be some growth expectations for Zach Wilson.
It's true, because with the Jets fans, we see it all the time. The carriage goes before the horse all the time. You don't.
And that's not saying I would have expected that either. I'm not saying that me or Nick are like that, but Jets fans in general, the New York media in general, are definitely like that.
What are the benefits? The kid's a rock star, right? Since his freshman year, Lawrence came on the map. He's got the long hair. He's got the look. He's got that rock star image because of. He's never lost, right? Draft week coming out. Hasn't lost a regular season game since grade school.
He about to this year.
Several of them.
Here's the thing. You go to Jacksonville. It's a small market. Media, like I mentioned this with Brooklyn versus the Knicks last week. Right. You go to a market where now that media is like, holy shit, we have somebody. Right. It's like they're going to be so grateful to have you. They're not going to shit on you like they would in New York after a poor performance by a rookie. Right. Now you have Tebow coming in. Tebow deflects from Lawrence. You have Urban Meyer, who is very well respected in that region as well. You have Tebow. You have Urban. You have a rookie now. And for all the excitement around Lawrence, Sincere is calling from a fucking line outside of Dick's Sports waiting to get a Tebow jersey. Like that's the excitement. But I'm saying it as a joke, but when you're being real about it,
he ain't lying, because if they do pick up Tebow, I'm definitely getting me one of them jerseys.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But that's my point. All the energy is now shifted off of Lawrence. Right. And you can say, even though Jacksonville's been a shitty place for football, it's a great place for a kid to develop without the pressure on him. You got the story of Urban going to NFL. You got Tebow changing positions. Oh, what's the third story? You got a rookie trying to make it.
Right.
And it's a very, very smart business. Financially, you get some money for merchandise, but it's good for the mental acumen of Lawrence adapting to the NFL, that he is not under a gigantic spotlight. And I think it's a brilliant, brilliant move.
That's a fact. I mean, you got to think about it for Lawrence. If he wins 8 games, he's done a service. in his first year. They're gonna be calling him the next great thing.
Well, wait a
if
minute.
he just win 8 games, you know what I mean? If he wins 10 games, they might put a statue of him out in front of the stadium for just winning 10 games. So the QB position has been a struggle for us probably since we lost David Garrard, back in the day. So when you got somebody like Trevor Lawrence lining up back there, that gives you a little bit of hope, because you know that this guy's the real deal. And
can you hear me, Sincere? What do you think about Gardner Minshew? What's going to happen with him?
To tell you the truth, I don't really know. I don't know if they will keep him as a backup, or if they will use him maybe as some type of trade bait or anything like that. But I definitely don't. I like Minshew, to tell you the truth. But if you really want me to know, I'm definitely going to go with Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, for sure.
But Minshew, every day, just his physical assets are better than Minshew's.
Tell the Jags to come talk to me, man, because I'll sign Gardner Minshew to a 1-year deal.
Yeah, I think Minshew, if he gets the proper person behind him, he can be a serviceable quarterback. He showed some flashes of goodness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like him. I like the whole Minshew mania thing. You know what I mean?
He's got the best.
With him with the jorts on and the dirty mustache. Right. I thought it was pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. But Trevor Lawrence is that's a different type of thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like this dude can change the franchise.
Absolutely. I would never expect the Jets to say, hey, let's keep Neil O'Donnell when we could have gotten a Dan Marino, or you know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah, let me add something with this. Sincere said that if Lawrence goes and wins 8-9 games, right? It's Jacksonville. It's the Trevor Lawrence will get credit for the losses. Tim Tebow will get credit for the wins.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So Lawrence will be 0-9. Tebow will be 8-0.
Oh man!
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
And one more thing about this, and then I'll leave it to you guys. I need a reality show with Minshew and Tebow called Jesus and the Mullet. Sign it now. I need
it. Let's get it.
Oh man.
Hey, y'all heard it here first. Right. Jesus in the mullet.
You must
y'all heard it here first. Nick Sean gets the credit for all that. He gets all the naming rights for all that.
Right.
Hey, final thoughts, Sincere, before we let you go on matter of fact, just give us your whole outlook on what you're expecting from the Jaguars upcoming season.
Please, yeah.
I still don't expect much. I don't think we properly addressed our offensive line. Our secondary has continued to be our Achilles heel, and I don't think we did. Well, we did draft a bunch of, cornerbacks. Maybe we can find a diamond in the rough there, but I think if you want Minshew if you want to maximize Trevor Lawrence, then you should have done some more work on that offensive line, especially when you got somebody in that backfield who he already has chemistry with. So it would have been good to address the offensive line. I don't think we did that. So I don't really expect too much. Again, like I said, if we win 8 games, I consider it a good year. And hopefully the progression will be a weekly thing for Trevor Lawrence.
Bro, 8 wins, y'all overachieved, bro.
Yeah, 8 wins is lightning.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Right. I'm thinking more around the 6 and 10 area, but if we can get to 8, we'll be good.
Hey, y'all heard it there. Hey, real quick, I was actually surprised y'all used that second first round pick on Travis Etienne. Give me 100% thoughts on that, bro.
Again, I didn't like the pick because I know that we had the first pick in the second round. If we really wanted him, he would have still been there then. Right. So we should have used that 25th pick to get the O-lineman. Now, I know that who the O-lineman who they really wanted was taken at the pick before us. However, there was still a bunch of them left. It's a plethora of them. They should have gotten one of those guys.
You talking about Walker Little?
Etienne with the first pick in the second round. That would have been better, suited for me.
What'd you say, Jim?
I was asking if were you talking about the offensive lineman taken right before? Were you talking about Walker Little?
Yeah.
He was solid. I think the Jags could have done well. I'm a big Creed Humphrey guy. I absolutely love Creed Humphrey. I think Creed Humphrey is I think he's the best center prospect to come out in the last decade, and I've done about 800 hours worth of film on this guy. And when you guys got a good one, man. 37 straight starts. He's got less than double-digit penalties in his whole career. So I think he's got like 6 or 7 penalties. Never given up a sack. I think he's only given up 28 QB pressures his entire career. So that's out of like 1,500 snaps. That's insane.
And that's blocking for about 4 different quarterbacks over the last 4 years.
Yeah, just talk to Kyler Murray and ask what Kyler Murray thinks of Creed Humphrey, and then you got the guy. But I think the Jags should have done a little bit more on the offensive line as well. Just like I think the Jets should have done a little more on the offensive line. I love that we got Vera Tucker, but I wanted to see another one. I wanted to see another guard or maybe a center. But it is what it is.
Trust Nick has let me know many times on how we stole the offensive line that he wanted for the Jets. You know what?
And they got who'd they get? Jimmy, who'd they get? They got Thuney, they got Humphrey, and then they stole Trey Smith in round 6.
Yeah.
In February, I have a post that said that's my 2 guards and my center that I want.
Yeah. My last article on truthserumfootball.com is the AFC draft grades, and I gave the Chiefs an A because of the fact that that offensive line, that's set for the next decade.
Oh yeah.
Travis, not Travis Etienne. Hilaire is going to be a much improved.
Oh yeah, that's 1,000-yard. That's a 1,000-yard rusher.
Hey, I said that his number's about to go up. But hey, Sincere, go be with your family, man. We appreciate you always. He about to get that Tebow jersey.
I just ordered it, man. It was on Amazon. One last thing I gotta say, man, before I get up out of here, man. Hey, fuck all y'all.
You know what? Goddamn, stop talking and let him go, because I read his comments in the beginning of it, and I was about to say,
hold on, Sincere, hold on.
Was Sincere about to call in? We got the Jaguar man calling in. All right, but before we get Sincere on. Oh my God.
Hey, Mel and Lamar, turn your audio up, because it's been like a whisper for me since he called in.
Yeah.
Who's mine?
Yeah, you got very low since that call came in.
All right, how about that? Is that good?
Better.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Sincere King. He contributes to the show on our I.O.W podcast millions of times. Him and Peaches, the Black Owned podcast. Y'all go show them some support.
Mm-hmm.
He's a character. It's sad to say, but we're coming up to the end of the hour. We don't even have time to get it off your chest. But,
right.
Look, it's been a great show.
Great show.
Great show. Before we get up off the air, one more time, Jimmy, plug everything of the Jets by Jimmy podcast with you and Nick Shine. Plug it all so they can the audience can get in touch with you guys.
So first and foremost, me and Nick just started our new YouTube channel. Proud New York Jets fans, please give us a subscription over there on YouTube. Just search Proud New York Jets fans and we'll pop up.
All right.
I'm uploading our first podcast after I get out of here. For me, you can also find me at youtube.com/C/Jets by Jimmy. We just passed 300 subs on my YouTube channel, and we're trying to grind to that 500 mark now. So we're working towards partnership. We're on pace to do it, man, and I greatly appreciate all of it. I also check me out, truthserumfootball.com. You'll see all of our articles right there. And Weapons Hot on YouTube, youtube.com/C/Weapons Hot. You'll see our every Friday show. Every other Friday show. I'm sorry. We call it Weapons Hot After Dark. And that's where, since we're on the Worldwide Sports Radio Network, we have to kind of be really nice. We don't get to swear a whole bunch. So then when we get on Weapons Hot, we call it After Dark, because then shit just flies, man.
Yeah.
We go crazy on it. But
no worry. Just come on over to the I.O.W sports show. We don't filter shit.
I appreciate you guys having me. And if you guys ever need anything, let me know. If you guys want to jump on my channel, if you want to talk about some stuff,
no doubt.
I'm all about it.
Appreciate you.
be prepared to hop on a couple of our shows for football season when we get back intact. So be prepared for that. But again, Jimmy, thank you for joining the show, my brother. It's been a great show.
Yeah, appreciate
it. Any kind of support you need from the whole I.O.W. network, just let us know. You got our email, you got our contact. We'll always stay in touch. So like you said, we're here to support. So again, Just by Jimmy, y'all go support my guy right there. Thanks to the big homie holding it down in Jersey, Big Nick. You always bring the heat, my brother. Is him, of course. You know who I am, Wildcard Mar.
Right.
That's Detroit Mail. Episode 52 is in the books. God willing, we will see you guys on Thursday, episode 53. Peace.
Take care, boys.
The I.O.W. Network.
W Sports.